I thought I was seeing a cat on the trail. It's a skunk. Day 2 of the Hidden Lakes Trail. I've walked probably half a mile from my camp so far. I've come across a skunk. He was a really healthy looking skunk. Beautiful, actually. I thought it was a cat at first when I saw it. Slept well no, I didn't sleep well last night. I slept well when I slept. I took a nap for about an hour, woke up at 11:30, and then I was awake for hours. And then I finally fell asleep. The new tent had a little bit of condensation. I did wipe it off a couple times in the middle of the night. I had it on a little bit of a slope, so I had to have my head on the sloped narrow part where the feet are supposed to go, because I couldn't sleep with my head downhill. So that was a mistake I'm going to have to figure out. I thought I was on a flat spot, but I guess I'm going to have to, when I put my Tyvek on, I'm going to have to lie down on it to find out which way to put my tent. My bear hang was fine. Nothing got in it. I was more worried about mice than bears. I haven't seen any bears. I did see, I think, bear scat. Oh, look, there's a jack in the pulpit. That was one of Mom's favorite flowers. Pretty. I'm not sure how much mileage we have left today. I think it's around 7, maybe 6. 6 or 7 miles left. But so far, it's just been a pretty walk through the woods. I'm not even really using my trekking poles because it's so smooth. Getting back into the hilly parts. There's looks like a kettle moraine right there. Down in there, it's pretty deep. Just crossed the road. That's the road that goes to Hidden Lakes Trailhead. That's on the south side of the lake, Butternut Lake. So happy for trail maintainers. That's a big tree. It's a big, almost dead tree. And now we're going down into a pretty deep valley. I wonder if that was an old cabin site or something. What's this around it? That's weird. It's like they had built a fence around it. Maybe it was a cow paddock or something. At one time there's a stone fence around it. Maybe there's not much stones to pick up here. That's weird. Seems to go all the way around that opening. That's really odd. Continues over there. Huh. Up there is where we came from. Now it looks like we're going back down into a big valley again. So pretty. Ugh. Spider webs. Silk blazing. Did a lot of that yesterday. Whoops. Almost fell. This is cool. Right down through the middle of this valley. We're going through a little tunnel. This tree still has leaves growing on it. Even though it's chopped off at that end. Not chopped off, fell over at that end. Oh, and you can start to see the lake over there. Wow, this is so pretty. There's something over in the water making a racket, but can't really see over there. It sounds kind of like cranes, but not. Not sure what it is. Or if it's swans. Oh, it's frogs. Bet you it's frogs. Here's another campsite, I think. Yep. Somebody's left something hanging there. Oh, big campsite. Wow. Huh. Bats stay where bats stay. Wedge bats stay? I don't know. Where bats stay that way, I guess. If you're a bat, you stay back there. Pretty campsite. Right above the lake. The camera lightens it up quite a bit. It's fairly dark in here. I mean, not dark, but like a lot darker than out in the sunshine. Pretty cool. This looked like that was a beaver dam at one point. Walk along this lake. A lot warmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was just cool enough to take my outer layer off, but then when I stood still I had to put it back on. This morning I was too hot at camp with my outer layer on, so I'm just hiking in a t-shirt this morning. My guess is it's mid-60s maybe right now. It feels really good. All right, I'm going up another hill. I'm gonna get my trekking poles out. Cool. Oh, it's broken off. Up in the high woods again, way above the lakes. More difficult Pache. Caution. Oh, we're going down in a valley again. This would be difficult if you're skiing. If you don't make the turn, you go right off that edge. Well, it's downhill, now we're gonna have to go all the way back up. These trees are massive. Oh, it smells good. It smells all piney. This kind of facing a weird way, almost as if the trail used to come from that way. Okay, that's where we are right now. Just past Pache Lake. Or that's what we've been going past for the last, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. Now we're going to head back towards Franklin and Butternut. That's cool looking. I can see a lake off in the distance over there. This gnarly old root ball with a tree growing out of it. Whoa. It's a furry log. With a bunch of little trees growing out of it. It's like a roller coaster in here. Down and up, down and up. Kind of see the lake through the trees a little bit too. Taking a break on the side of the trail. I walked 4 miles this morning so far. On the edge of this little lake. I didn't look to see what lake it was. This is the trail I'm going to. It's a ski trail, so it's nice and wide. There's a little bit of a breeze here, so the mosquitoes aren't attacking in clouds. And there's a few of them. He is not happy that I'm here. Well, as I was getting up from my brink, I rolled my ankle, heard it pop, or snap, and now I'm limping. I think I only have about 2 miles left to my car, so I'll be limping for 2 miles. But isn't that pretty? This trail is just so pretty. It's about 20 minutes since I rolled my ankle, and it's feeling a lot better. I'm kind of able to walk it off, I think. We're going into a marshy area. The boardwalk up here. It's been really dry this year, although we did get a good day of rain a couple days ago. But the trail has been really dry as far as the swampy areas. The areas that are usually muddy are pretty dry, which is good. I've had dry feet. There's something out in the marsh out there. Probably a deer. Still pretty dewy over here. Warming shelter. Canister of gas. An old style, hidden style Lake Trails old style blog. Okay. I don't know if I have a pen with me, but it looks like there might be one there. Built by the Wisconsin Conservation Corps. White diamond. There's a big hole there. A huge hole, like a kettle moraine right there. really deep. Can't tell on camera. Oh. Birds are going nuts. It's a funny tree. Looks like it grew out of a root ball of another tree, maybe. We're close to a road. There goes a car. And a boat. Back into the ferns. Holy cow. That's massive. Look at this birch tree. Grew over the roots of another tree. Isn't that weird? And it's still alive. Oops, it noticed me. This is a cool part of the forest. That's where I came from. Neat stumps. And then there's this thing. What? It's a cedar tree, okay. Gonna trip this time. Cool. It's been an old stump under there that's since rotted out. That is so neat. And here is a bog. With water in it. That's why there's so many mosquitoes here. It's just being absolutely swarmed. I just stopped to put on mosquito spray just like 2 minutes ago. Here's where Pat Shea Trail. Well, this is a junction. This goes back towards, I think, towards the trailhead of Pat Shea Trail. And now, you can't tell from here, but we are going to be going straight up this hill. This portion of the trail is Forget-Me-Not Alley. Look at all these forget-me-nots. Keep going up the trail. They're on both sides. That is beautiful. First blowdown I had to go over. I didn't have to go over it, I actually just went around right there. And here we go. Must have been a beaver that dammed up a pond back in there, all died, killed all those trees. Now if we were to keep going straight, we could go on the Anvil Trail. But we're going to the right, which is the Hidden Lakes Trail. The roller coaster, I wonder if that's what we were just on. It was a good hike. I'm really tired. I've only hiked, I think, 7 miles today. 7, yeah, not quite 7 miles so far. About 6 3/4 miles I think I've hiked now. And I'm good and tired. I haven't stopped for lunch because the mosquitoes are just horrendous. Unless you can find a windy spot. So, and I haven't found one. So I'm coming up on a trail junction again. This one, Nicolet National Forest. You are here. Which way do I go? That way? Or that way? Huh. That way's a ski trail. I don't see any blazes. I guess I'm going to have to figure this out. Whoa, that's a big blowdown. Big rock down in the bottom of it. Alright, where does the trail go? What the heck? Oh. Alright, it doesn't go that way. It must go this way. Yep. Somebody carved out a bench. I hope this is still the trail. I mean, imagine it is, since there's a bench here. Alrighty. Now where to? Jeez. A bunch of blowdowns in this area. They all seem to be fairly new. Oh, I see a white diamond up there. We're on the right track. Back in the shade in the forest. There's a great breeze here, so no mosquitoes. This is Franklin Lake. Decent sized lake. It's pretty full. A lot of lakes around here. Springfield lakes are really low. There's like a dune here, except it's full of rocks, so it's not a dune. It must be like some kind of terminal moraine or something. Now this is, I'm pretty sure, a terminal moraine. So cool. Yeah, that's cool. This runs along the lake here. This would be a man-made dam. It's way higher over there. I don't know why it would be a man-made dam here, though. That's just odd. Go back up on like another moraine. Trail goes right across the top of it. Ooh, fish head. What in the world has been tearing that tree apart? It's gotta be them little red squirrels. He's just going to town on that tree. Alright, going back off of the moraine, maybe? This thing's massive. drainage area. Franklin Lake. Well, it looks like I'm coming up to the road, and from here I think it's a road walk back to the parking lot. Any "you are here" signs? Okay, that's where I am right there. And that's where the parking lot is. But that is not the parking lot I put my car in. I think I'll have to figure that out. I think it's up on that road. Found the road. Parking lot should be less than a quarter mile on the road. Look at how blue the forget-me-nots are in the sun. So pretty. Here's the parking lot. There's my car way over there. So I was on the trail just a little bit over 24 hours. Camped one night, stealth camped, because the camps that I found were either too slanted or there were big dead trees hanging over them. And this is the Franklin Nature Trail trailhead that connects to the Hidden Lake trails. It was a good hike. I learned a lot, like take an extra carabiner, take an extra pair of glasses. Pack weight was fine. My water filter wasn't working, so I just hauled water. That was kind of heavy. I hauled 3 liters of water and used probably, 3/4 of it maybe. I dumped a little bit out when I got to that ski shelter. That's the beginning of the trail.